Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about food culture. In most people's eyes, food is something concrete, while culture is certain abstract. So food culture is amazing because of the combination of the two things. So today, I will guide you to explore the abstract culture through the concrete food and find out more about the difference between Chinese food culture and Western food culture. As Xu Xinyan said, each specific culture has a specific soil to nurture it, and different triggers and opportunities direct each culture to different way of growing. Food culture is without exception. If we examine the soils that nurture the two cultures closely, we will find out more about the difference between the two cultures. As we can see from the map, China is an inland country with only a small part of coastal area, while many Western countries, especially the European countries, are closely related to ocean. For example, the United Kingdom is a country totally consisting of islands. Norway and Sweden are on Scandinavian Peninsula. Spain and Portugal are on Iberian Peninsula. Italy is on Apennine Peninsula. Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, etc. are on Balkan Peninsula. These four peninsulas account for more than half of European territory. To a large degree, the Western countries are influenced by oceanic geography. This geographical difference contributes a lot to the difference between Chinese food culture and the Western food culture. First, let's begin with Chinese food culture. For China, it is blessed with abundant resources and rich landforms. Whole natural ecology provided Chinese ancestors not only with a basic living condition, but also with favorable conditions for them to create the unique history and culture. On the mainland, numerous mountains are widely distributed around the country, and mountainous terrain divided the land into different regions with unique natural conditions, which conduce to the development of diverse species. Another advantage of Chinese land is the abundance of rivers. There are Huanghe River in the Central Plains, Songhua River, Miaohe River, Heilongjiang River, and Wusuni River in the northeast area. The Yellow River running from the west to the east, passing through Qinghai, Gansu, Mongolia, Shanxi, and Shandong. Yangtze River, originating from Tangula Mountains, traverses the southwestern, the central, and the eastern part of China. The drainage basin amounts to 1.8 million square kilometers, accounting for 1/5 of China's total land area. Among all the rivers, the Yellow River and the Yangtze River are regarded as Chinese people's mother river, and Chinese people is often called the children of the rivers. These two river systems and their tributary systems go across vast land and nurture Chinese people from ancient time. Most ancient civilization derived from the river valleys, alluvial plains, and the shores of the rivers. China is a good case in point. These rivers are the blood vessels of Chinese civilization and nurture Chinese culture. What's more, Chinese civilization, including food culture, couldn't develop so prosperously without Chinese rich landforms and diverse climates. Chinese territory is a complex and diversified geographical plate. There are not only high mountains and steep ridges stretching from the west to the east, but also interior basins at different altitudes. There are numerous rivers and wetlands, as well as vast grasslands in the north and deserts in the region beyond the Great Wall. What's more, there are numerous plateaus crisscrossing the Midwest, flatlands sprawling across the eastern area, unbroken coastlines stretching thousands of miles, little known the endless primitive forests and the immense lakes. The landforms are so diversified that they make it possible for diverse plants to grow in China. Besides rich landforms, the climate is also favorable for plants to grow. China's vast land is located in subtropical and temperate area, where the climate is mild and humid. Rainfall is abundant. At the same time, there is enough sunlight to provide heat and energy for plants to grow. That is why here exist the most abundant species that appear in the North Hemisphere. Even some species migrating from the west have already disappeared in the Westland, but miraculously survived in China. Though benefited from the benevolent nature, Chinese ancient people were also confined by it. It is so true in ancient China that semi-closed fringe lead to self-sufficient lifestyle. For a very long time, Chinese people lived a semi-closed and self-sufficient life. Geographically, China lies on the eastern point of Eurasia, adjoining to Pacific Ocean, the largest ocean on Earth. But due to lack of ocean-going vessels and technology, the ancient Chinese took the rich ocean not as an opportunity to discover the new world, but as a barrier to lives. Ocean seemed to be the end of the land and a natural barricade that is difficult to break. So the ancient Chinese chose to develop inward to the mainland, not outward to get food supply. Of course, one important reason is that the mainland provides abundant species for them to survive. On the other hand, along the western edge of China stand continuous high mountains, especially Himalaya, the highest mountain in the world. Such a semi-closed geography confined the ancient Chinese people to a very large extent. They exerted their intelligence to make full use of the natural resources on the mainland and developed independently along their own way. Finally, they created a self-contained production method as well as a prosperous and unique culture. So, this is what I'd like to share with you about the influence of Chinese ecology on the formation of Chinese food culture. Next time, we'll discuss more about our counterpart, the Western countries, and explore the difference between these two cultures. See you then!